Hey Simmers, we have some big news from the Sims team today, and trust me, you're gonna want to hear this. Maxis just dropped a massive new update that is shaking up the base game and finally fixing those long requested gameplay bugs. Whether you're a legacy player or just brand new to the Sims world, this update is going to change so many things. It might be the start of something even bigger if the Sims team keeps this up. So hit that like button, grab your plumb bob, and let's dive into everything we know about this new update. How's it growing? Today's update prepares for the July 10th launch of the upcoming expansion pack Enchanted by Nature and includes several new features that will raise the roof. And finally, we round out our notes with bug fixes and improvements to help your sim playing experience. Let's hop into base game because there is so much we need to go over. New ways to sort your inventory. You can now sort your Sims inventory by new, which is the default option in the drop-down menu. Newly obtained items will appear at the top with a special badge. Additional sort options include price, filter, crafted, quality, and rarity. This also applies to object inventories such as fridges, bookcases, and other storage objects. Spoiled foods now have a red background to indicate they have gone bad. Thank goodness. They are grouped into a spoiled stack with the trash icon. Spoiled items handling. Once items spoil, they move from their original stack to the spoiled stack. Spoiled stack access. Players can now open the spoiled stack to view all items within it. Dive into the refresh notebook, where organization meets creativity. Our latest update brings a suite of enchantments that make managing your Sims notes and discoveries a breeze. Whether you're jotting down notes for your sim or exploring unique categories, the notebook is now more intuitive and engaging than before. New layout. Enjoy a spacious layout that accommodates new content effortlessly. Category page enhancements. Discover new category pages, showcasing unique details. Discovery badges. Keep track of new discoveries with badges on unseen items in your collections. If a new discovery is added, a badge will highlight those categories. Back button. Ooh, we've been needing this. Navigate between categories in the main menu with a new back button. It's the little things, you know? Direct access buttons. Access household collections and sim stats directly from the notebook. We have a new household collections interface as well. The Sims inventory button animates when a new collection item is found. Once open, the diamond icon in the top right glows green to notify you. On the collections page, categories have a badge to show they have new items. Collections have a new layout for easier viewing of categories. Progress is shown by a progress around each collection. A new drop-down menu lets you sort collections by completion, progress, or name. Within specific collections, you can filter by rarity, name, recent, bonus items, and missing. Collections can be accessed from both a Sims inventory and the notebook. I am so excited to get glass walls and plants on roofs. Oh my goodness, I have been waiting for this. Add some transparency to your Sims life with glass walls in build mode. Select build, then select wall patterns in the miscellaneous filter. You'll find a selection of glass walls that perfectly complement the glass roofs. Want to add some organic greenery to your builds? Try placing plants on roofs. A selection of shrub and flowers can now be placed on rooftops in build mode if the footprint allows it. To see what kind of plants are available for roofs, enter build mode and select roof sculptures. If you happen to be looking at outdoor plants, hovering over any plant will tell you if the plant is roof placeable. Man, do we have a billion bug fixes to go over, but like I said, this could be the start of something so amazing, so let's get into it. Top fixes will be rain and snow will now stay out of enclosed rooms. The eyedropper tool was grumpy about some items. We can put them into proper categories, so now the eyedropper is much happier. Townies will now have more diversity in their names. Live mode. Children no longer become a silly, stretchy Sims when picking up a violin. That is so funny. The top secret recipe for the Fear Be Gone potion has been altered to include redacted so it properly cures a Sim's fear of the dark. The game descriptions of Business Chic Kit, Refined Living Room Kit, and Home Chef Hustle in the main menu have now consistent headers. Mature plants no longer are transparent in the laptop mode. Your garden will look lush if you continue to care for it, of course. Sim's eyes close better in more forms of sleeping. My Sim's eyes were staying awake and it was actually freaking me out. No longer shall false rumors of friendship and romance haunt your neighborhood story updates. Nay, now they shall be nothing but true. Sims can now plant in off-lot planters in Hedford on Bagley, Chestnut Ridge, and Moonwood Mill. Who doesn't love a fabulously decorated space? When your Sim is surrounded by top-notch decor, they will now be able to enjoy related moodlets. No more getting lost in the snow. The go home interaction now stays in the queue even when your Sim is busy with snow activities. Interactions for locking computers, mopping puddles, and autonomously leaving lots are now more performant. Notebook highlights now appear only for the Sim with the relevant notebook content, even after switching household Sims. Selfies using the take photo with interaction now can include Flower Buddy and the rest of our very favorite NPCs. Crafting not only uses one shoot per plant, so your inventory of shoots won't vanish faster than a gardener's afternoon tea. Enjoy your extra shoots for more gardening adventures. For all gardening services, even when your Sim's green thumb hits level 7. Keep your gardening spree going. Ghost and vampire parents can now call to express their disappointment when your Sim is caught cheating on university homework even during the day. No supernatural loopholes for academic mischief. Even the most ethereal little ones can now be selected to put to bed, ensuring child ghosts are snugly tucked in for the night. The occult plumbob now appears for infant, toddler, and child vampires, mere folks, and spellcasters, ensuring even the youngest occult beings display their unique status. Cats and dogs no longer have turn-ons and turn-offs. After all, they don't care about our fashion or music taste. Of course they don't. The adventurous gnome and high rider gnome now display halo and flame effects correctly. Sparks are flying! Sims can now enjoy intimate interactions right in the hot tub. Patchy the Scarecrow is now off the market for create a date. Aw man. Build mode, we have a little bit. We can go over it really quick. The HBD double front door now is a little taller to be on par with other medium height doors. The classic OG ceiling paint now has a name. Are you ready? Drumroll. Basic matte concrete. TVs no longer float when placed on the bold indulgence hallway table in the superior mission foyer table. Aloe vera plants will no longer be hiding in build mode. Now we will move on to create a Sim. Reaper Rewards buckled boots now fit better and have zips that look great from every angle. They are also available under the feminine fashion style. The adorable fuzzy bear slippers from Cozy Celebrations event are now fixed for female Sims. A handful of missing feminine fashion choice clothes are now available for masculine frame Sims. The missing texture on the hoodie for the female Sims now have been restored. Clipping and missing textures of the clothes have been restored. Get to Work has a little bit of an update, thank goodness. Retail workers now have agreed to show up for work and open the store properly, even if owned business is not yet owned by the player's household. Want to make an out of this world alien nursery? The Nano bassinet is now available in build mode. Nice! And we have a pair of socks that are now tagged as sleepers so they can fit in with all the other children's socks. Seasons, we already went over that. It's not going to rain or snow indoors anymore. On holidays, Sims now can get a reminder to wait or select a later time for a new event when there's already an event in place. They can enjoy the event without double booking. Get famous, we do have an update coming. Fashion can now be anything, but some Sims were taking it too far. Sims in the style influencer career now wear more appropriate accessories to work. This is a partial fix for the larger issue of the Sims having questionable fashion choices in various situations. More to come. Added the missing swatch for 2 of the acting career hairstyles. Wearing a Georgian period wig never looks so good. I love it. Calls about a celebrity feud now come from appropriate press sources, avoiding those awkward moments with children or unexpected callers. Actor Sims now complete their auditions without any issue, ensuring gigs are marked as finished. No more dramatic exits, just a star-studded wrap-up. Island Living added 2 missing/hidden variants to the masculine or feminine versions of the lifeguard swimsuits. Discover University, the game was a little too excited about School Spirit Day and really wanted to make sure you knew it was happening. We asked it to chill out, so now it'll just remind you once. Sims no longer get stuck in an infinite loop of packing up to move out of the dorm. Nightmare averted. Eco lifestyle, children no longer pull out a tablet and stretch awkwardly for civic duties. What? They've traded in their stretch routines for playtime and homework instead. Okay, that is funny. Snowy escape, we have found you a shrubbery. The Komorebi shrubbery is now available in regular build mode and no longer solely exists in the wedding venue category. Cottage living, Agatha and Agnes Crumplebottom can no longer marry into a household. Oh no! Sparing them from being cloned. Honestly, one Agnes Crumplebottom is enough. No, it's not. I want more. Also, when asking for Agatha's hand in marriage, her response is now a polite yet firm decline instead of gibberish text. She's having too much fun with cousin Agnes to settle down, and if you invite her to move in, she'll now kindly remind you she's perfectly content where she is. Keep trying, but don't expect wedding bells. Chickens, cows, and llamas no longer age up and eventually die when animal aging is disabled in-game. Set 12 of the garden party wainscoting wallpaper is now distinct from set 9. Children's frilly blouse with the bow no longer appears for the masculine fashion choice. Solid black variant pants now fit better around the waist so they don't become high-waisted. High school years, prom now shows on the calendar for teens even if their birthday is before prom. You can choose whether to delay their birthday for that once-in-a-lifetime prom experience. Oh, I like that. Also, the prom event will now properly appear on the calendar and teen sims can attend. Class is back in session. High school goals now show with the active career format. Students can focus on class exams and activities without cancellations or errors. Graduation events now appear on a graduate Sims calendar after switching to build mode in Manage Worlds. Sims who travel no longer fail to gain followers on Social Bunny. Sims were feeling a little too intimidated by photo booths to take pictures, specifically while on dates, but that's not a problem anymore. Take photo with on the photo booth now functions while on a date and also while not. And Sims can ride together on pure attractions while on a date. High school year hats now are in the proper hat subcategories. Growing together, we're excited when an infant reaches new milestones. However, we didn't need to be reminded over and over again. Infant milestones no longer are marked as new if a user switches to another sim in back. When carrying infants in the back carrier, Sims can now plant seeds without resetting. Gardening with your little one right there looking over your sim shoulder, absolutely adorable. Canceling the Make Friendship Bracelet interaction now keeps Sims steady, no more unexpected resets. Horse Ranch, hiring a ranch hand via the community board now highlights the hire a service interaction correctly. The Horse Ranch expansion pack tooltip now correctly displays the game's title on the store page. For rent, tenants can now pay rent after bills are delivered. Sims who live in a residential rental or own one as a landlord now have their household funds removed after they have transferred them to a business fund. A child's hairstyle now has a previously missing swatch. Save files with 15 or more rental units on a lot no longer are missing thumbnails. The Fisherman Slats window tall now has a thumbnail that reflects its compatibility with medium and tall walls. Moldy Demise was giving Sims a funky spring into their step even in the afterlife. Now ghosts who died from mold levitate smoothly through 90-degree stair landings. Lovestruck is getting a big update, so let's go through this. The fear of being alone was causing relationships to drop drastically unless your sim was mean to other sims. We had to sit down and inform the sims that this wasn't how healthy romance works. The issue has been resolved. Romantic satisfaction now appears properly in a Sim's profile and previously blocked romantic interactions are available. Getting a degree at university now helps the romantic consulting career. Ever want to dress up your date you met on Cupid's Corner? Outfits changed in Create a Sim now appear in that Sim's outfit menu. Sims no longer attempt to cuddle with another Sim who is already sleeping. The custom relationship labeling in the Sim's profile no longer has llama corn icons or flow issues. The hairstyle has been replaced in the hair category, making it easier to find than ever before. Lovestruck stockings are now available for everyday, formal, and of course, party outfits. As a create a date or create a hangout event ends, changing venues is quicker with events concluding and rewards given properly. When children become teens, they develop their romance skill from the ground up. The tempting Sweethearts box no longer is available on a locked computer. The long wavy hair now contours better to the torso so Sims can have a perfect hair day. Life and death. Console players using their controller are now able to select genetic options after rebirth. Make an heirloom interaction is now available for all occult Sims on the interactive lot. The Moon Revivalry Festival no longer shows an empty interface in the upper left corner. The Ghost Mastery interface now opens reliably from notifications. Ghosts can now be selected for the Asked to be introduced to social for infants, making supernatural meet and greets possible. We had to calm Ghost down for a bit to smooth out the end of Possess and Transcendent Woohoo. Summoning Lady Raven Dancer Goth via her tarot deck no longer creates a new Lady Raven Dancer Goth each time. The Moment of Death and Rebirth menu now resides appropriately with the game. Planning a funeral at a crypt no longer results in duplicate urns in the Sims inventory. When all of your household Sims go home to Ravenwood from a festival or another neighborhood, the camera now goes home with them. Goals in the I Wanna Get Busy category now display correctly. The ghost toggle buttons in Create a Sim no longer flicker when hovering near the edge of a ghost icon. Sims viewing an heirloom to remember departed Sims is more performant. Business and hobbies. Deleting walls or items on the ground and floor of a home business can no longer cause the game to become unresponsive. You can modify your spaces without interruptions. The Nordhaven vendor stalls and craft stalls are now correctly categorized in build by mode. They will no longer appear under life event activities and are sorted under outdoor activities and miscellaneous, reflecting their everyday use. Vampires won't lose their fangs in live mode if their dark form was selected in Create a Sim. Both ghosts and vampires can now hit the gym during the day and see mega gains. We fixed a variety of issues where vampires without the sun resistance perks were fully living their life during the day. That's so funny. Vampires may not show up in mirrors, but vampire teeth are now available when selecting a sim for slow dance together on a stereo. Parenthood. The modern face value fridge is now available in teal to better match the other teal kitchen appliances in Parenthood. It's about dang time. Strangerville. The Strangerville's description now spells everything correctly. No mysteries here except for the ones you'll uncover with the town's intriguing residents. Realm of Magic. Be on the lookout. The Night's Wraith now spawns for spellcasters with the Curse of the Night Wraith. Alien eyebrows no longer available for child spellcasters. That is interesting. Dream Home Decorator. The shorts are now appearing in the hot weather category. The interior decorator kilt now displays correctly in the Create a Sim. Dashing leather shoes in My Wedding Stories are now free from distortion. Werewolves. The cute little toddler wolf onesie was a little too warm as a hot weather outfit. Oh no. So it no longer appears in that category. The patch punk styled look now puts on the proper pants. That's a mouthful. Try saying that 10 times. Remove some piercings, necklaces, and socks for werewolves that weren't so flattering for them in beast form. That is funny. Choosing a werewolf head shape no longer resizes muzzle's length. Poolside splash kit. The poolside sandals can now be found under the shoes subcategory in Create a Sim. Riviera Retreat on a silver platter drink tray is now in kitchen appliances category. Cozy Bistro. A number of items are now in a more logical categories. Sleek Summer Party. The appropriate shoes are now appear for the masculine fashion choice filter. Secret Sanctuary. There's the long dress, the body dress, you know, the red one that slits. That is amazing. Now fits larger Sims better for a more dazzle and riz. The Arcane Aroma tea tray is now in the kitchen appliance category. Business Chic. The sleek chic watch now appears for the masculine fashion choice filter. Okay, I'm gonna say this right here. This was a massive update, and I am hoping, like I've stated before, this is just the beginning of amazing things from the Sims team. They are really working hard on getting everything fixed for us. Like they've said like 500 million times, it's gonna take a while for them to get to the in-depth issues that really need some tweaking. So the fact that we're just being as patient as possible right now for them is what they need from us. That is it for this video, you guys. Do not forget to hit like and subscribe and comment down below what you are most excited to see that's being fixed and what we are getting to the base game. Until the next video, I will see everyone later. Bye!